Okay, so today I'm gonna let you know how I made a Turban Day track. I usually like to start with the drums, so I can get kind of feel of the track. So this is like how the drum sounds. This is the part that's Western. So you kind of get the feel of the vibe, what it's going to be like, right? After that, I decided to add some desi elements, and those desi elements all together sounds like this. And with the Western and like Indian drums, both of the drums together sounds like this. Just by that, you kind of get a feeling of the track, how it's going to be, right? After that, I needed some chords. I needed some guitar. I try using flutes. I try using sarangi. I try to do using different stuff, right? So what I ended up doing was using some chords and guitar and a bass guitar. And the chord sounds like this. You know, a bit funky, yeah? And then I started with the guitar. That's live recorded. And then I have my bass line at the end, the bass guitar. If you don't use headphones or speakers, it's gonna be hard to listen to the bass because your phone speaker doesn't have bass. And then at the end, I added the elements of the desi. I have the wajja, and the wajja sounds like this. And then I have my tumbi. I have a high tumbi and a low tumbi. This was the high tumbi, yeah, and now it's the low tumbi. Now, if we start with the Western part of the drums, and I'm gonna introduce one sound at the time, right? So we start with the kick, with the snare, we get the hats, the shaker. We got the desi tolki, we got the tolki, we got the tabla, with the tad, the chal, put the city on, take the chords, take the live recorded guitar, take the bass, the wajja, and the tumbis. That's basically the whole track. Now it's all about making this, you know, a whole thing. So what I do is I use things like a tora. That's a dhol sound. You will recognize it. It sounds like this, right? That's to get the hype on. I use a riser, a white noise riser. Sounds like this. You know, it's a build-up, yeah. And the final touch for the track to be kind of hyped, you know, for the drop is gonna be the tumbi. So the tumbi will sound like this before the drop. And that's just enough. You know, sometimes you have to think about not too much, not too little. It's just about the balance, yeah? So the whole track sounds like this. Start with the build up, slowly steady, introducing the bass, shakers, simple wajja in the background. Tumbi, tumbi. Ah, ah, ah. That's how it goes. It's all about the happy vibes, yeah? That's the thing that I got. Like Sumi told me, we need happy vibes. I gave him happy vibes, yeah? And for the break part, you can call it the bridge part, because this is just a beat for a video. I decided to make it sound something like this, different parts of wajja and different sound of tumbi. Wajja playing, and then we're gonna go to tumbi just to change it up again, like so. Aha, aha. That's about it. That's the whole thing. Basically, Western and desi come together, create a happy sound. And yeah, So I don't know what else to say. This is what goes through my mind when people tell me to make stuff. I put together things, I play what I can play, and I get recordings when I need recordings from other people. And that's what I do as a producer. And this was the sound of the Turbandagen. Be sure to like, subscribe, everything, stingla, mingla, everything, BBM, BBM. Please do all of that stuff. It helps a lot. Thank you, and thank you.